The impressive basketball talents of Dennis Rodman are often overshadowed by his colorful attitude. We'll look at how he develops into one of the best defensive players in NBA history and his influence on the game off the court. Former NBA player Dennis Rodman spent his career with the Detroit Pistons, San Antonio Spurs, Chicago Bulls, Los Angeles Lakers, and Dallas Mavericks. He was born in Trenton, New Jersey on May 13, 1961, and raised in Dallas, Texas. One of the finest rebounders and defenders in NBA history is largely considered as being Rodman. Rodman was noted for his selfless playing style and was an important factor in the success of his teams despite not being a great scorer. Rodman's career achievements. Throughout his career, Rodman accomplished many incredible feats, leaving a lasting legacy in the sport. He was a 5-time NBA champion, winning titles twice with both the Chicago Bulls and the Detroit Pistons. But he didn't just rely on his team's success. Rodman was a 2-time NBA Defensive Player of the Year and was selected 7 times for the NBA All-Defensive First Team. But Rodman wasn't just a great defender. He also dominated the league in rebounding, becoming the NBA rebounding champion 7 times from 1992 to 1998. His 13.1 rebounds per game lifetime average is second best in NBA history. Additionally, Rodman was selected for the NBA All-Star twice in 1990 and 1992, and he had numerous record-breaking rebounding games, including a career-high 34 rebounds in 1992. Rodman's contributions on defense were crucial in the Chicago Bulls' victory against the Seattle Supersonics in the 1996 NBA Finals. In Game 6, he limited Shawn Kemp to just 6 points, allowing the Bulls to secure their 4th title. Rodman's impressive career earned him recognition in 2011. He was inducted into the Namath Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Defensive and rebounding skills. One of the finest defensive and rebounding players in NBA history was Dennis Rodman. His abilities in these areas contributed significantly to the success of his teams and helped him win multiple awards throughout the course of his career. On defense, Rodman was renowned for his grit and propensity for neutralizing some of the league's top players. He was able to steal the ball and block shots because to his fast hands and fluid feet. In one of the situations, he was a strong and speedy defender who was able to remain in front of his opponents and keep them from scoring. But Rodman's ability to rebound was his finest talent. Although he wasn't the tallest player on the court, his enormous wingspan and his jumping ability allowed him to overpower players who were taller to grab rebounds. Rodman's ability to squirm and bend his body to collect rebounds made him the recipient of the moniker The Worm for his remarkable rebounding skills. Dennis Rodman's primary and almost exclusive offensive contribution was rebounding. It is difficult to quantify the worth of offensive rebounding, although overall statistics suggest that it does not matter nearly as much as passing, scoring, or shooting. If there is one thing you can say about Dennis Rodman's offensive performance, it was that he did not miss many shots. He almost exclusively took shots that he could make extremely near the hoop, which helped him have a high field goal percentage. Knowing your limitations and refraining from shooting shots that you can't make can help the offense at least somewhat. Rodman's team success was greatly aided by his defensive and rebounding abilities. He was an important member of 3 championship teams with the Chicago Bulls and 2 championship teams with the Detroit Pistons. His teams gained additional possessions and decreased their opponents' scoring possibilities because of his ability to stop rivals and grab rebounds. Off-court persona and legacy. Off the court, Rodman was renowned for his eccentricity and colorful personality because of his tattoos, piercings, and flashy clothing. He was often in the media limelight. He was also well known for his open romances with famous people like Carmen Electra and Madonna. Rodman's distinct character and sense of flair allowed him to transcend basketball by turning him into a cultural phenomenon. Rodman left a lasting impression on the NBA, and he is now regarded as one of the most distinctive and influential players in the league's history. Many players were motivated to concentrate on those challenging aspects of the game by his skills, and his selfless playing demonstrated that there were other ways to achieve success besides scoring. The way many players concentrate on defense and rebounding is now a good example in Rodman's effect on the NBA. In the NBA, Dennis Rodman had left a lasting impression from his strong defensive abilities to his flashy persona. He will always be regarded as a real gaming icon because of his inviolable abilities and charismatic attitude.